Hi, welcome back to my channel. So this is a little video of when I went on a trip to Yorkshire and I went to Leeds and York, and I just thought I'd give a go trying to do some like weekend sort of vlogs, just to see how I got on or whatever. So this is from when I went to Leeds and York. So first we stopped off at Leeds. We went to this place called Wanchai Park and went to Tropical World. So this is like a mini zoo filled with lots of animals that you would see in like the tropical places, like the desert and stuff like that. And it was actually really cute. We weren't in there for too long, but it was really nice. And then we just went around for our walk around Wanchai Park. So here is some little bit of footage from Leeds.
3 days time, blue moon, they landed in the cursed feet.
So we've made it to Leeds. We are at Wanchai Park. You're excited?
Wow.
Managed to park the car.
Eventually, you know, took a while.
And we're at somewhere called Tropical World, so we're going to check that out and see what that's like. Look, there's the little sign for it. And it's actually a really lovely day, even though it's February.
Very
I
nice.
have wimped out and bought sunglasses, so, but we have put come for a nice day. Right, where are we going? This way. Long way already. Yeah, we're not seeing many butterflies. Oh, I see. Just to say that, I see one.
I was going to say that. More butterflies.
Yeah. More fish. Really cool fish. We're now in the waterfall house. Oh, what's this? This is a snake neck turtle. Oh my god, that looks creepy. I do not like the look of that one. Like, isn't that? Oh, no, I don't like the snake neck turtle. That neck is not nice at all. Oh. So we just saw a Pascal, but you really could not see him at all. Oh, look, there's a waterfall. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know if I like them. Look, they're just like staring at you.
These are caiman.
Okay, these are called caiman apparently. Oh yeah, it says here. Yeah, car. Caiman. Oh, they look at that face. Oh my god, they're like staring at me. So we're back where these pink things are. I think it's gonna fly. Okay, in the nocturnal bit, obviously I didn't film anything, There was bats, jumping rats, they were huge, they were horrible. And what else was there in there? Armadillos, lemurs. But now we're here and I don't know, still don't know what animal this is, there's no sign or anything. So we had to go through the butterfly house again to exit, but look, here's all the cocoons and stuff. Oh my god, how cool is that? I'll zoom in a bit. And this is where they all are. Look at them all. Oh my gosh. Look how big those cocoons are. That is so cool. Specialist gardens. So we're now just at the specialist gardens. We have just come out of Tropical World. What did you think of it, babe?
It was good. I really liked the meerkats.
It was, yeah, the meerkats were my favourite. Just quickly, we're just at the Monet Garden. Telling you a bit about it. Looks really pretty. So this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what it does look like. Definitely would recommend coming in the summer. We'll have a look, see, they might have some, you know, winter plants. And we are coming into spring sort of in a few days. But no, back onto Tropical World. Definitely the meerkats are my favourite. It was only £6.50. It was short, only about an hour we were in there. But it is just like a nice little cute place. Weren't a big fan of like the nocturnal bit. Definitely, I think I prefer it in Chester Zoo when you like can walk in with the bats. I feel like
That's a bit scary though.
A bit scary, but I felt like you could see more bats, and we didn't see much bats. And we didn't see that many butterflies either.
Not for a butterfly house that was that big.
Yeah, that was huge, and there's hardly any butterflies. Apart from at the end when we saw all those cocoons, but that was it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, this garden is
awful.
yeah. Definitely, you can tell where there's going to be sunflowers here. There's going to be loads of sunflowers there in a few weeks. Daffodils, that's the word. I can picture them in my head. Yeah, there's going to be. Yeah, there'll be daffodils there. You can tell there's going to be daffodils, but they come out like around Mother's Day, so end of March time. Not really now in February, but it's fine. So, oh, you feel the sun's out, you can see the shadows. Look, over there is the lake. This is one of the smaller lakes in this park. We gave the gardens, we skipped them because they were just basically all mud. So we thought, nah, let's leave it. So we've come to the actual park now.
Looks a bit nicer.
It does look nice. This path looks a bit cute. We're just going to have a nice little walk around. I think I can see the bigger lake in the distance over there.
Yeah.
So we shall see where this path leads us. So that will lead to the lake, won't it?
Yeah. Could do it, yeah. The lake's low down.
That's cool. So we've just been on the walk and just come into this nice little bit of structure of some sort. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got this view. Let's have a look inside. Oh, there's a massive puddle, so I'm trying to be careful of that. It goes up. And that's up there. So to answer your question, Tom, no, I don't think you can climb up it. No. It's hollow on the inside. Oh wow! Oh, this looks cute. How pretty this is. We've just got a cute photo, and if I can, I'll try and insert it here. Look at that stone thing. I don't really know what to call it.
Just a fort, isn't it? The fence thing, isn't it?
I don't know. But yeah, so we've just, well, we started to climb down here, but then we got really muddy, so we just literally just went across the grass instead. But we're now at like the top of the lake, where the lake is, and it's actually really, really beautiful. So yeah, it's definitely chose a really good day to come. We are very lucky with this weather right now because it is so nice. Like, it's still a bit chilly, but really nice. So we have left that park and we're now at a place called Hollywood Bowl, which is a bowling alley if you can't tell by their name. So let's see who will win.
Me.
Let's see.
Sure.
So the scores at the end of that were 97 to 99. But I got a strike and he took my second go. So therefore I could have won if he didn't take my second go. Now we're on game 2, so let's see who wins. How do you feel that I got a strike? Another one? How many have you had?
This way.
How many have you had? You're not happy with the score, did you say?
I will be at the end of the game when I've won.
Are you sure? You sure?
Yeah.
So he's got to get another strike to beat me. Will he do it? Got a ball!
You put the pressure on too much.
Oh, who won? Who won? I think I did. How do you feel about losing at bowling again?
I won the first game.
Yeah, but overall, who won? So I was only 2 behind you in that last game.
Overall, it's a draw.
Overall, I win! Sucker! Hello, so we are arrived at the hotel room. We just stopped by in Leeds to see my brother, and now we are in York. We are staying at the Hotel Indigo and it's so nice. We've got the premier room, so like you come in, a nice mirror, select mirror, and this bed, oh my gosh, and you get complimentary stuff in the fridge. So you've got chocolate, like it's amazing, coffee of course, lovely this morning, got TV, lovely bath, shower, some nice robes and some slippers, some more stuff here, and then fans close. So you've got TV here, and then round here you've got these sofas, and then another TV. How nice is this? Oh, it's got a cute little diffuser and the lamp.
Got 2 TVs.
Yeah, I don't like. So you can watch it in bed or relax on the sofa and watch it. So, and it is the comfiest bed I've ever stayed. Oh my god, it is so nice. So the next day we was in York and we stayed at a place called Hotel Indigo, which was really cute. It was really close to the city centre, literally about 5-10 minute walk from there. But when you went out, you weren't like busy like the city centre. It was just like a nice little walk and you were there. It was really cute little place. We stayed in the premium room and had some like free stuff in the fridge and coffee and stuff like that. But what we didn't realise, that the second day, we stayed there 2 nights, So we ate some of the chocolate on the first night, and then they restocked it back up again. So if you're going to get some free stuff, make sure you eat it all on the first night, because they restock it the second day. We originally knew that because we would have had more chocolate. But yeah, so it was just a really nice hotel. We had breakfast in the morning, which was continental buffet style, and you can also have a hot breakfast as well, if you paid a little bit extra, and that included like pancakes, full English, eggs Benedict, stuff like that. The pancakes were very good. I had that, and then the next day I had the full English, but it was very, very filling. So the first day in York, we went on a city cruise, very cold, and honestly there isn't actually that much to see on the river. It was literally just looking at bridges, so I wouldn't recommend that. It was nice. It would have been better if it was not as windy, but what do you expect, we went in February, but there wasn't a lot to see, and I probably should have done a little bit more research before I went. And then what did we do next? We did a bit of shopping, went to the cathedral. You have to pay to get in the cathedral, so we weren't doing that because I ain't paying to go into a cathedral, like, no. Good morning from York. We are in a park of some sort. I'm not sure what, but we're right next to the river because we're going on a city cruise, which is quite exciting, and it is like a beautiful day today.
It's a lovely day.
Like,
Couldn't have picked a better day.
no, we couldn't have. Like, I'm actually hot right now, and I've got sunglasses on. Obviously I'm still in a coat, but like, it's literally the clearest of skies today. Hopefully it stays like this, but yeah.
At the top of the slope, some ruins. Those ruins are all that's left of the church of St Mary's Abbey. Century scientist, and it's known as Barker Tower, and Barker Tower is where the ferryman and it's just the name of the street. Skelligate, though, was the name chosen for this next bridge over the river. Skelligate Bridge is a 5-arched bridge, although as you can see only 3 of the arches cover the river itself. You'll find an arch on either bank, serving as an underpass to the busy inner region.
Now coming up to York Minster. It is such a beautiful building. We finished on the tours and it was freezing, so then we went to Betty's tea room and had a nice coffee and hot chocolate. But now, thought we'd wander and explore a bit more of York.
But it is still cold.
It's still freezing. Oh. Oh gosh, there is. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. This is great. Oh. So this is called the York Millennium Project. Look how beautiful this is. It's just right outside the Minster. See that slow Minster there? Looks lovely. So we've just walked around it and it's so lovely. Like, just look at this. Apart from ignore that bit, but that, it's so nice. It's beautiful. Right, and there's a school like literally just at the side of the Minster. Like, it looks like a very fancy school. But now we are just walking to try and find the walls.
No, please. On the other side of the school, maybe?
Potentially. There's somewhere around here, and we're going to have a little walk of them and then do a bit of shopping. If you're going to York, you have to go to the Shambles. It was so cute. It's like the oldest sort of buildings, like they literally leant inwards, and apparently they used to be able to literally like touch your person opposite you when you were living in there, so we were told. But I definitely recommend going to the Shambles. So many cute shops there, and there's Harry Potter stores as well, because that is actually where J.K. Rowling got her inspiration for some of the stuff from the book in the books. So yeah, definitely go to the Shambles. So we are here at the Shambles in York, and we're going to start and head down. It's like a really cute little old street with loads of quirkiness. Where are you? So we're going to go into this roly-poly fudge shop right now and see what's in here. So there is the Shambles sweet shop, which I definitely think we're going in. Let's have a look in here. Oh my god, sweets galore. There is, oh my gosh, so many sweets. When you get asked if there's a particular sweet you like when you're in the middle of a sweet shop, it's actually a really hard decision. I like wine gums, midget gems.
Sorry, cheers.
Shambles. Millions. Oh, and this please.
Yeah.
Oh wait, pink or blue?
Set £2.50 that one. Thank you.
So I treated myself today to one of the animation collection Littles, which is something that Disney brought out. It's like a mystery pack. It was £4 and what could I have got? It doesn't say. But basically what you get in it, a surprise figurine, a display case, 2 connectors, a collector's guide, and a surprise drawing. So it's in this package. Comes in this cute little pencil case. I don't know what it feels like. It's like, feels like a mushroom shape, like thin at the bottom and then wide at the top. I'll tell you what it could be. I am really bad at guessing, so I'm just not going to guess. I'm just going to open it. Oh, so I got little Susie, can you see? From Cinderella. Is that focused? Yeah. How cute is that? She's got like the scissors in it and the needle and threads and stuff. And she's sat on like a little wall. Oh, she's holding a little needle. That is so cute. You can buy like little houses for them. You can see that. That's like Ariel's house. There's like little animals' houses. And plus Tinkerbell. Snow White's house. What's this one? Rapunzel's house. That's why you could get a chair and a bed. So if you look, there's different colours. So these are the ones you could get in blue. These 6. So you could get a bed. But I was like, it's Elsa's bed. I was like, well, I don't want a bed. But it's because you can get the houses. So this is in the pink group. Oh yeah, that was in the pink group. And then oh, I really wanted that one. And these are in the purple. Oh, they're so cute. More of your favourite characters coming soon. I would highly recommend these. Then in the evening, we went on this thing called the Ghost Walk. Now there is lots of stuff like this in New York. There's bus ones or walking tours. and there's lots of different tours as well. So we just looked on TripAdvisor and went for the top one. So we did the Bloody Tour of York. Yeah, the Bloody Tour of York. And this lady who was nominated for a tourist award, so we thought this obviously is a good place because she's been like seen by the tourist awards people. Don't know. We thought we'll give that a go, and it was very good. Definitely wrap up. It was freezing. Like at the end of it, I could not feel my feet. You do quite a bit of walking. You do walk around pretty much the city centre of York, and you see so much about the York's history, and it was so good just to hear about all the history of York, and that actually so much went on there.
I hope you've got your walking shoes on, because we are going to be making our way all the way over here. There we are, that's it, that's the tour. Did you enjoy it? It's good, isn't it? You see lots of sights of it. Come right the way around here, come on round, just on round. Just coming a little bit closer. This is how we build tension and atmosphere. It's a cheap trick, but it works. Lovely. For those of you that missed it, my name is Mad Alice, and let's begin our bloody tour of York then by talking about one of the city's most famous characters. Not me, York Minster.
Hello. So I just showed you my little collectibles, and I thought that I'd actually show you what else I bought from the Disney store. I didn't buy much. I am going back tomorrow because I've now started an addiction. I'm going to buy some more of those little collectibles. But anyway, I bought this Marie. So she's just a little Museum. She was on sale and she was actually only £1.50. So I thought, bargain. There was actually did do a deal in the Disney store that I was in York. It was buy 5 for £5, which I thought was really good because normally it's buy 2 for £5. So I was like, yes. But a lot of the characters I actually couldn't recognise. I don't know what it like. Some of them I did, but I just didn't want. So don't know if you've noticed, but they're doing some Mickey's memories at the minute. So we're in the second month at the minute, but I've only just recently found out about them, and they've still got some of the stuff from January. So I've decided I'm going to start collecting the mugs. So it's nice little silver mug, and let's see if I'll unbox it. If you can see, it's got little Steamboat Willies. Then it's got this my favourite quote in here. I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it all started by a mouse. So I thought instead that I'd collect them all, so I'm going to try and collect at least 4 of them. They're only £12.50, so I thought, why not? This one's from the first ever Mickey Mouse, obviously being Steamboat Willie, and then the one at the minute is pure gold, and that's for Mickey's first line. And the next one's like quite colourful for when Mickey was finally in colour. So they're doing loads of those for the next however many months. So the whole months of the year, there's 12 to be collected altogether. I'm not going to collect all 12 because I don't really like the gold one, and some other colours I probably won't like. So I'm just going to try and collect a few. But yeah, that's what I've got today from the Disney store. Today we went to the Jorvik Centre. This was recommended to us by a few people, and it was recommended on the tour that we went to the night before. However, the Jorvik Centre, it had a long queue to begin with, so we thought, this is pretty good, but it wasn't for me. Like, you went on a ride, you got a bit to know about York, but I thought, because I was told it was about the Vikings, so I thought it'd be more about like fighting and like the big boats that the Vikings had and stuff like that, but there actually wasn't anything about that. It was literally how the people of York lived in the past. So it had a nice little museum at the end where you saw things that they've dug up over the years, but that's pretty much all we saw. So wouldn't rush to do that again, but it was nice. And then after that we went to the chocolate factory. I think it's like the York's Chocolate Story, something like that. And basically it's like a chocolate, it is a chocolate factory, you see how it's made and stuff, but it's all about Roundtree and like Kit Kat, and then also Terry with the Terry chocolate orange, and the people who make like Quality Streets. There was all sorts that we learnt there, and literally like you got to have tastes going round. You literally got to taste a pure chocolate tastes like before it's added in the milk. If you love dark chocolate, definitely try some. I'm not a huge fan of dark chocolate. It was a bit vile, but some people did like it, but I'm just not a dark chocolate fan. But then at the end of it, you do get to make your chocolate lolly. And what I would say with this is, if you are making your lolly, they did tell you this, that it actually melts pretty, like not melts, it hardens quite quickly. So I thought that they'd be doing something to it, like to make it hard, but no, it just basically gets hard really quickly. So don't be nice with your toppings. Like, there was people next to me and I was waiting politely for them to finish. No, barge through and get those toppings, because at the end of it most of my toppings fell off because it was too hard when I went in. So definitely just put as much toppings as you can, like within the first minute, like just do it. But it was a very good experience. I would definitely go there again. It was very good.
We don't sell me personally, it's run through our site.
Good afternoon, a very warm welcome to York's Chocolate Story today. So my name's Nick, I'm going to be your tour guide, take you on a journey through the history of chocolate and the chocolate city that is York.
Sure, yeah.
So yes, pretty strong stuff. It's quite dry, almost just eating like cocoa powder. Right, so once we have that liquor, it's then pressed and separated. So if we want to do the next thing, just pull that lever down, hold it down. So that liquor is then pressed through a series of sieves. Out the end comes cocoa butter, that's the natural fat in cocoa. At the top we have dry cocoa solids, which are then crushed up into cocoa powder. Thank you very much. Now, if you like white chocolate is made just using cocoa butter. There's no cocoa solids or powder in white chocolate whatsoever. That's why it's so pale in comparison. And then we mix all the ingredients together, and it's the ratio that determines the chocolate you get at the end. So you can come and put your hand in flat, give that a good stir around. Just follow the arrows around, yep. Perfect. Yeah. Now, in the early days, in the 19th century, chocolate was mixed for as little as 2 hours. Victorian chocolate a lot grittier than modern chocolate. Now, mixing is referred to as conching in the factories. Give that a good stir. Yeah. There we go. Now, this process was perfected in Switzerland by Mr. Rudolf Lindt, very famous Swiss brand of chocolate. And finally, for milk chocolate, we need the milk. So finally have the milk. You add the milk. Flat hands. Okay, wouldn't work. Then goes the milk, but would be powdered form. IT guys clearly didn't get the memo there concerning powdered milk. And then finally give that a stir. Nowadays though, chocolate can be mixed for days, depending on the brand. Perfect, well done. Now, after mixing comes tempering, which is the heating and cooling of the chocolate by hand. It's that marble slab business. It allows the chocolate to set properly, and finally we mould the chocolate. So do you want to come to the last stage? So put it down, and let go. There we are, chocolate bar at the end. There we have it. That is the process of chocolate making, starting with, of course, the chocolate you'll be trying, which is actually one of the best chocolates on the planet. So good, in fact, you struggle to find this one in the UK. This is a Belgian couverture chocolate. Couverture meaning best grade of chocolate in the world. No additional fats, no preservatives. Nearly all mass-produced chocolate in this country contains additional fats like veg fats and palm oils. Reason being, the cocoa butter, sort of the coating of a Mars bar, dairy milk, the chocolate won't be shiny. Next thing, I will come around with the plate. You can help yourself to a piece, but don't eat your chocolate quite yet. What I want you to do is to take a piece and place it onto the back of your hand. That is the coldest part of your hand, and it's going to melt there the slowest. When you get a piece, you can of course give it a smell. If you drop it though, what is it, 5-second rule? something like that. So help yourself.
Thank you. Well, they made in Madagascar.
It's just cocoa beans, is it?
That's where you can find cocoa beans. 19% in Ghana, 13% Indonesia, 6% Nigeria.
So where's the Ivory Coast?
From chemist to confectioner. That is the price of cocoa bean, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh wow, that's just like name bar. So cool. So we've got our little lollipops. Look at you. Cute. And now we're in the shop. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at this chocolate. It's these. These look amazing. This one, raspberry. Oh. Yeah, it's got pieces of meringue in there. Caramel and cinder crunch. They look so nice. Banoffee pie. Oh my gosh. Some sweets as well. All the stuff we've learnt about today. Aeros, Kit Kats. And then oh my gosh, these were in our hotel. Oh no, they are $1.95, look.
$1.95.
Oh wait, they were $1.25 in our hotel, but we could get them for $1.25 in our hotel. $4.95 here. And we also got some for free. This is my favourite sort of chocolate ever.
What is it? Strawberry white?
Strawberry white chocolate. Oh my gosh, yes. So thank you for watching my trip to York and Leeds. I'm going to be trying to do a few more of these in the future. So let me know if you liked it. But yeah, thanks for watching.